Hello everybody, my name is Ibanithos and welcome back to In a Nutshell. Today we're going to be talking about Inaros. Now, again, I'm going alphabetically down through the Warframe, so expect them to be a little bit weird. Inaros is most accurately described as the Pharaoh Warframe, or the Egypt frame sometimes. It can be a little offensive, I suppose. So Inaros' abilities make him pretty... Well, first of all, Inaros has a passive that states, while bleeding out, he becomes entombed in a protective sarcophagus, and he can revive himself by draining the life force from nearby enemies and allies. I will try to showcase this in a moment, but for now, I actually have to go back and make sure that I don't have him modded, because he is modded right now, I can clearly see that. So we'll go over here, so he has no modifications. As you can see, in his normal state, he has 200 armor, a really high amount of health, energy about 140, but no shields and a good sprint speed. That's because Inaros is one of the few frames that has no shield pool, but have a very high health pool. Now, I'm also running him with the Buzlock, and the Buzlock, for those people who know it, are one of the funnest weapons in the world because it homes. So I summon these guys up here, and I'll go ahead and show his abilities off in a second. Start off with, I'm going to show you what I mean by the Buzlock homes. So, yeah. So basically, you right-click to zoom in, you middle button to target them, which apparently that makes his eye glow. Cool. And then you just fire wherever you happen to want to fire. And some funny stuff ensues. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, your head's twisted. Oh, God, you're twisted. Okay. So, sorry, fun moment. The Desiccation is his first ability. It does a small amount of damage. It also heals some of his health. And it also blinds them. So, I'll show you what this looks like. It's pretty simple. See, little sand pile. They're all blinded. Take a little bit of damage each second. It's not a whole bunch, but it's not very little either. His second ability is Devour. And this one is kind of cool. So Devour, I'll show you here. Its duration is pretty good. Its damage is all right, and its range is pretty amazing. Like, I could go over here and be like, you look tasty. Come over here. And then I just start to eat him. And as you notice, while I'm eating him, I'm actually invulnerable. And when I do finish killing him, he becomes a little sand boy. Hi, bud. Come help me. Oh, your AI is paused. No, wait. Can you come with me? Can you shoot people for me? Apparently not. Apparently trying to shoot someone takes too much energy out of you, Mr. Sand. Oh, God. Okay, his face is so good. Okay. So his third ability is Sandstorm, and it's pretty cool. He becomes a swirling spiral of sand that sends enemies flying and devours those trapped in quicksand. So, basically what happens here, two things. So I'll trap this guy in quicksand here, and then I'll also, I'll just eat you. I'll finish eating you. Give me a second here. Will you now shoot people? You will! So, yeah, the sand clones, they will kill people for you, which is pretty cool. I have to get some more energy, otherwise I'm kind of low energy pool, which is a little bit problematic for Inaros. So Inaros' third ability is, I'll quickly touch this guy, and then I'm going to... Oh, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. So, since those guys are kind of dead, I'm gonna... Sorry, I just love the gun too much. So the Sandstorm basically does a bunch of damage. It also consumes people, which is pretty cool, if they're already trapped in the sand from your Devour. And the damage and the multiplier are based off I believe your melee weapon. It's pretty nasty. the longer you stay in there, the more damage and the more speed you have, which gets kind of cool. So, for example, I'll get some energy here. Oh. So yeah, kind of fun, kind of cool. But if you notice, his fourth ability is still usable, even though his energy is 0. And his fourth ability is Scarab Swarm. You convert his health into Scarab Armor, which gives him an increased amount of armor, basically, based on how long it is. And I will showcase this. It takes quite a bit of health. Oh boy. It takes quite a bit of health in order to fully charge it. Once it's fully charged, you get a little bit of extra defense, and then you can cast it on enemies to blast them with a Scarab Swarm. And the survivors who don't die from the initial damage, they get tick damage per second, and they get their health drained to you and your allies, which is pretty dang spiffy, actually, which I'll showcase. So, get closer. There it is. And see, it just keeps on spreading. Kind of reminds you of the movie The Mummy, right? Ugh, that's disturbing. Anywho, as we progress, so you've seen the abilities, you've seen the gun, the Buzlock, and now we're going to do a quick economy build for both. There you go. So, with Inaros, it's really important for you to go straight from his aura, whichever you choose it to be. It's dash polarity for me, which may not be the right way of looking at it. It might be Rejuvenation might be a good idea to have with him. Rejuvenation or energy siphon, since he takes so much energy. He's so energy hungry. So the first thing you want to go from right there is you want to go to Vizarin. You want to look at your health first. You need to put that vitality on there, and you need to get that armor on there as much as possible. If you have more things for health, put them on there. If you have more things for armor, put them on there. Inaros is a fantastic tank for him. He takes so much punishment, it's not even funny. And because of that, because he has no shields, Rage and Hunter Adrenaline are actually really good things to run with him. So often I'll put both on there if I have them. Otherwise, for an economy build, just doing Hunter Adrenaline since it usually is gotten so easily. Now, with his Naramon point, you want to try to throw on a flow, because you're going to need that extra energy for situations. Additionally, Natural Talent is going to help you so much, but you might want to run into something along the lines of, Augur Reach, Stretch, and of course, Duration. Those are also become important things. So if you're looking and then Streamline, because Streamline is important. So this is probably your economy build for Inaros if you don't have all those many mods. This is probably something along the lines of what you'll be looking at. As you get better mods, you'll want to start pushing yourself towards a more, energy and armor heavy focus, which may be a little bit of range or a little bit of efficiency or duration, but really it comes down to how you want to play Inaros. As long as you don't build in pure power strength, because it's not going to do you so well, you will be doing fairly good with him. So we'll go ahead and show off that, and then we'll also augment the Buzlock. The Buzlock, of course, being an auto-aiming god here, and has a really good critical chance. You want to throw on something for critical chance. And Split Chamber, if you have Split Chamber. But Serration, usually, if you're going for an economy build, we'll do Serration. We'll go ahead and get Point Strike for the extra crit chance, because it's pretty dang good. And then maybe something along the lines of, most of these are not things that you'd be picking up normally, so we'll ignore them for now. But in Naramon, you want to focus on getting somewhere multi-shot once again, maybe getting yourself some toxin damage and some electricity for the corrosive, which is really, really good. Now, as you can see, I have a Vazaran Forma point here, which I really don't use ever, except for this. Well, we're not going to use Rivens because that doesn't make any sense for me to show off Rivens at this point, especially not for a weapon like this. You might also want to throw in something for reload speed if you have it. It might be super necessary. So we'll go ahead and do that. So now we've modded up these two weapons, the frame and the weapon. So we'll go ahead and start with this, and we'll show off just how nasty this can be. So, loop, loop, there it is. Oof. Oh boy. Butt shot? No! Penetration! Oh god, it looks wrong, okay? It just looks bad. I'll hit you in the back panel here. I'm sorry, I'm kind of vindictive when it comes to the Buzlock. It's especially in the similar chrome where you can kind of control the enemies. It's just kind of mean as a weapon. It's actually a very viable option of putting in punch through if you have punch through mods, because you can actually use that to punch through enemies, and it's kind of funny. So modification mods like Shred, for example, it gives you punch through. So now we're going to showcase Inaros and what his abilities now can do because of the modifications we gave to him. So firstly, not a real change there. Num num time. You're gonna shoot your friends here. There it goes. Otherwise, give myself a bunch of this, and I can bring this up to full without having to worry too much. And then look at that. They're just healing me right up. So as you can see, Inaros is kind of a nastier frame. Now getting Inaros, and I'm gonna do one more thing to kind of show off a tiny bit. Going to level 100 enemies here. Again, this is an economy build for the Buzlock, which can be purchased from the chemical lab in the dojo. No, still alive. Bye! See, if you noticed, it actually hit another target before it hit him. God, it's so mean. Just gonna reload here. So yeah, dangerously powerful weapon, and we'll get to that another time. Now, since I've kind of shown you this, most people are probably wondering, okay, where is Inaros and where can I get it? Well, the answer to that is Pharaoh Katir. Pharaoh Katir shows up once every rare blue moon. I think it's once every like 14 days or something like that. And when he shows up, you have an option of purchasing from him a mission called the Sands of Inaros. The Sands of Inaros is a fairly long quest line that, at the end of which you get Inaros, all of his parts and his frame, and his blueprint. So you don't have to worry about actually going to different mission types and finding Inaros. You can get them all in one place. So if you guys have liked this video, please leave a like or comment in the comment section. I will quickly show you his abilities, which I think I had in Arbiters.
What can we do to help your journey?
Yep, Arbiter. So Elemental Sandstorm gives him a Sandstorm a 50% chance of inflicting status-based effects on damage types and mods on equipped melee weapon. So yes, Slash-based weapons will give him the ability to do slash-based damage with his Sandstorm, which is absolutely disgusting. And then Negation Swarm protects him from status effect and consumes 3% bonus armor for each attack. So Negation Swarm normally gives him additional armor. This gives him protection from status effects while it's active and consumes that armor for that effect. So kind of a neat little thing. Most people just like Elemental Sand. So once again, everybody, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. My name is Inaros. Once again, I've been doing you a little bit of a tour here of Inaros in a nutshell. And if you liked the video, leave a like or a comment. Please subscribe to me if you want to see more content like this. If you didn't like it, if I repeat myself too much, feel free to tell me so in the comment section. I will try to do my best. So until next time, everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and thank you so much for watching.